In this video, we're going to look at the big picture, or the first part of the big picture, of our multiplication progression. So our multiplication progression is divided into three parts. Students are currently working with 2, 4, and 8. After that, once they've mastered their 8 facts, they'll move on to their 10, 5, and 9 facts. And they'll finish off with their 3, 6, and 7 facts. Now, there are some very logical, pattern-based reasons for the way that this is divided. In this video, we're going to look at only the first part, which is 2, 4, and 8, because that's what students are working with currently. The biggest thing that I try and emphasize with students is that this is developed in this way to help their brains see some patterns, and if they ever forget a fact, they have something to lean back on that's not counting or addition or guessing. So let's start with the question which a lot of students struggle with: 8 times 6. So when students are asked 8 times 6, they need to be able to retrieve that fact with some accuracy, so they need to have the correct answer. But they also need to be efficient, to be fluent. They can't be adding, they can't be counting. They have to use their multiplication skill and their memory. If they don't know the product of 8 and 6, what we're asking students to look at is 4 times 6. And if they don't know the product of 4 times 6, they're going to start by practicing their doubles, so 2 times 6. And once they've mastered their doubles, they can then start to build a pattern in order to learn their 4 facts. So because 4 is the double of 2, and the 6 stays the same, the product of 4 and 6 has to be the double of 12. So 24. And this is really important because if students are learning their 4 facts or are practicing their 4 facts, 4 times 6, 4 times 3, 4 times 4, 4 times 5, they have one very important, very logical connection between their doubles and their 4 facts. Once they've mastered their 4 facts, and it's really, really important that students have mastered their 4 facts, they can then move on to multiplying by 8. 8 times 3, 8 times 5, 8 times 4, 8 times 7, 8 times 8. And while they're learning their 8 facts, or while they're practicing their 8 facts, they can use their mastered knowledge of their 4 times tables. So for example, in this case, if a student is trying to find the product of 8 and 6, and they're still learning this fact, they can draw on what they know already about 4 times 6. What's really important here is that if students are trying to practice their 8 facts, they shouldn't have to work all the way back to their double. This will make it really, really challenging for them to see the patterns and for them to internalize their multiplication facts. So when students are practicing their 8 facts, it's really, really important that they've mastered their 4 facts already. So because 4 times 6 is 24, and 8 is the double of 4, 6 stays the same, then the product of 8 and 6 has to be the double of 24, which is 48. And that's it for our 2, 4, 8 facts. Once students have started moving on to the 10, 5, 9, and 3, 6, 7 facts, I'll update this video and talk about the patterns and the relationships that we want to see between those numbers. Thanks for watching.